Teacher certification standing in the way of virtual schools? How?
Well, in order to teach at a virtual school, say in a state like North Carolina, you have to have North Carolina certification. But if you lived in another state, say Virginia, and wanted to teach for North Carolina's virtual school, you would have to jump through the hoops to get a North Carolina license. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense in an age where we're breaking down borders and barriers to education using virtual schools, but requiring individuals to have certification for the state that that virtual school is located in.
Now, some people will hear this and say, wait a minute, teacher certification ensures that the best people are teaching our North Carolina students. Is that true?
Absolutely not. There are decades of research that shows that the credentials that we require teachers to have, such as a teaching certificate and those sorts of credentials, do not guarantee a good teacher. In fact, they're just ways to limit who gets into the profession, and rather than who is best to teach our kids.
If we're going to rely more on virtual schools in the future, what sort of rules should be in place, if any, to determine which teachers are going to teach for those schools?
Well, there are several ways we could go. We could have one common credential that all the states adopt. We can have the states adopt a 100% reciprocity agreement, which would simply mean that if you have certification in another state, you're automatically certified in North Carolina, and you would not have to meet certain requirements or pay the fee to be certified in North Carolina. So there's a lot of different ways to go about it. I would prefer just an elimination of the certification requirements that we have now and a focus on the skills and talents of the teacher rather than the degrees they have and the certifications.